Hey, hello, how are you? Amanda, Dirty Palette Artist. Look at this thing. It's disgusting. I need to be better, but I want to get the most out of my tins. So we're going to melt them. We're going to go to the stove. I have a glass top. If you have a gas, just get a skillet and set it to simmer. No higher. You want a paper towel, obviously. You want toothpicks. You want one toothpick per tin because we don't want to mix up our colors. And this is going to clean the gunk out because, surprise, surprise, there's gunk in these tins from spouncing our brushes into them. Let's be honest, the bristles break off a little tiny bit and our hair gets in it somehow, and dust and just life. Okay, so I'm pulling the tins out. I'm setting them on my burner on simmer. Again, we don't want to cook it. We just want to melt it, level it out, and clean out the crap. And what you want to do is we're going to be swirling our toothpicks into them and flattening it out, pulling the edges to the middle. It just makes grabbing your makeup easier. I can't tell you how many times my contour while dipping into it has dipped into my brightening because it's on the edge, so it's time. I also decided to add my balm and see what happens. Spoiler alert, it works out great. It does reset. I was a little worried about it, not gonna lie. All right, so you can see that things are getting shiny and I'm just swirling it around and look at that, just gunk. But I'm really focusing on one, getting the gunk out, and two, leveling it and bringing the edges to the middle so that it's easier to pick up my product when I'm doing my makeup. Wow, that's gross. But just swirling one toothpick at a time, and once it's done, you just slide it right off. Get the gunk out. I tell you, Aspen is always my worst. Yikes, that's disgusting. And then sliding it off, grabbing another toothpick, going into Bella, grabbing that. And I will say, if your tins are hard to pick up the product for a while, maybe it is time to clean them, melt them, reset them. If it's cold where you are, you could do this to make them a little creamier. As you can see, the balm turns translucent, so watch that stuff, okay? And then this is sunlit, looks a little yellow. That's the way it's supposed to look, but also it's okay if it looks like there's none left. Still try to melt it low and slow. All right, now I'm done. They're ready. They reset very quickly, and now I'm just placing them back in my palette, turning off my stovetop. That's key. And then it's gonna be all nice and done. And look, the balm is reset. Isn't that nice? And look at that. That's a good look. I mean, I should probably wipe it down, but you know what? Who cares? My tins look good, and that's really all that matters because life. Okay, fine. I wiped it down. Happy? I even cleaned some brushes.